Hi, it's Jess with KnotSewOrdinary. Today I'm working on the 30 to 32 ounce cold drink cup koozie. I did work on a few of the bases last night. I did get them blocked so that they will hold their form a little bit better. So today I'm just going to be working on building the upper wall parts. So I do appreciate you coming by and watching the process of how this item is being made. Now that this round is done, I'm going to go ahead and pause. I'll come back in just another round or two. We'll resume again. Okay, I'm back. I've done a few more of the rows of the puff stitch here. I have two stitches left on this row. I'm going to go ahead and switch colors to do the top rim portion. So let me just finish up these. One more puff stitch to go. Slip. So there is the end of that row. I'm going to go ahead and cut the color I'm working with now. Grab my new color, which is hard to tell with this light. I do apologize, but it is a darker color. Go ahead and cinch that down. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and start with my border here, which is just a few rows. I like to work over my ends, so I'm trying to make sure that those are tucked into my stitches so I don't have to weave them in at the end. Not a fan of weaving in at the end. If I can do it while I'm working on the project, that is my goal. And one more. Perfect. So I'm just going to do a couple half double crochets around the edge here. Not sure if you can see here, but changed up a little bit. We're about halfway around, and then I just got two more quick rounds and we are done with this koozie. Except for I just changed the stitch I was doing, so now I gotta go back, and that's where I got goofy. I don't know that I've had enough coffee yet this morning. Alright, so now we're about 2/3 of the way through with the row here. Alright, coming up into this final stretch here for this row. Again, we'll have 2 rows after this, and this will be complete. anybody is more interested in a more thorough how I make these, I'm going to do another tutorial as well. So now for the next row, I'm just going to throw some single crochets around the top here. I just want to make the top of this stable so it doesn't slouch down when it's sitting on the cup. And I like the two-tone. These have become one of my favorites for the koozies. The plain colored ones are still nice, but just having the two-tone makes it pop so much more. They just look so much nicer. I'm actually going to change this pattern up a little bit and add another little embellishment to the pattern. So watch for that video to come out as well, and I'll show that. I'll have a tutorial video on how to make those. So I'm just coming up to the end of this round. We'll have one more round of crisscross stitches, which again is going to just solidify the lip of this koozie. Just make it real nice and sturdy and be able to hold up. So that is the last 2 rows I've done, and now I'm going to do my crisscross stitches. And this just makes a really, really nice texture around the top. Again, it holds the shape, keeps it secure, and it kind of has a little, it's not elasticity, but it's kind of like elasticity where it'll stretch out some, but it holds its shape and kind of holds a little more snug. So again, because the shape of the cup, how it's wider at the top and lower at the bottom, if you don't make the top tight enough, it's just going to want to slide down to the bottom and not look very nice. And that's not the look or the end goal that we've got. So that is why I like to have this really secure top going on. So now I'm just coming up to the end here. Just have a few more stitches and this will be complete. Can't get into that stitch. There we go. Slip to the top of that. I'm gonna cut my yarn, maybe. Pull the string through here. I'm gonna grab my needle. I've not found any way to get around weaving in the final tail. So that I'll have to weave in, but that's okay. Alright. Tucking this in there so you just don't see that edge, make it look much nicer. Go ahead and cut my string. And then get a little ink. So there is the finished cup koozie for the 30 to 32 ounce cold brew cups. Right. There we go. So that is how that's made. Thank you for watching. Take care.